Hello, my name is Michael, and this is my Igknight Synchro Deck, focusing on the summoning of Nirvana High Paladin. For my main deck monsters, I'm running 3 copies of each of the Igknight Pendulum monsters, and then for tuners, I'm running 2 copies of Rose Warrior Revenge because it's searchable, or it's the only tuner searchable under the Igknight Pendulum effect. And then I'm running 2 copies of Junk Changer because of its ability to change its own level, and that allows me to have more synchro plays from one monster. I'm only running 1 copy of Painful Decision because I don't really want to be losing any of my monsters to the graveyard. And then I'm running Regeki, Reinforcement of the Army, and Terraforming at 1. I'm running 2 copies of MST. I'm running 2 copies of Igknight Reload because it allows me to trade out my high level Igknights for the low level Igknights, which are what I need to make Nirvana plays. And then I'm running 2 copies of Heart of the Underdog for draw power and the 2 copies of the field spell. For my extra deck, I'm running 4 Xyz monsters. The Anarch, Durndal, and Photon Strike Bouncer are pretty self-explanatory, but number 24, some people might not have seen. So its effect is basically a Book of Moon, and so I'm taking advantage of that in the deck because I have no real way of stopping attacks. I'm running 1 copy of Xaber Wayne because even if I fill my board off a pin summon, I can make a Wayne and then get another monster out to go for OTKs or just help me swing bigger. Maybe not for the game, but just to get more damage on board. And then Rose is pretty obvious. Clearwing, I'm running it because it's a deterrent with Monarchs. They don't want to activate their on summon effects because they'll just lose their monster. So they have to either give up their on summon effect, and then against Cosmos, their ships can't activate their effect because it's non-targeting destruction from Clearwing, so I can pop their ships if they go for something, and then it'll just give me attack, and then they won't be able to hit over it. I'm running an Odd Eyes Meteor Burst to clear my scale when I'm going up into Nirvana. I'll make Odd Eyes Meteor Burst, clear out my high scale, and then use a level 3 Pendulum plus Odd Eyes to make my Nirvana. And then that leaves a high scale slot open for when or if Nirvana gets destroyed. And then Stardust, Scrap Dragon, Ignister, 1 Azure Eyes, Trish because I'm running a level 3 tuner so I can make it with 3 threes, Leo, and then Nirvana as I mentioned before. For my side deck, the only real one I feel like I need to make any comment on is Artifact Lancia, which I'm running over Imperial Iron Wall, because as soon as I have Lancia in my hand, I have protection from a banish, and most banish effects that I'm concerned with are only ones that I need to stop for the turn and not have to worry about any further. And then you can see the rest of my extra here. Other than that, nothing really left to say.